All right, grand day, everyone. It's Shay Seeking, and I'm back. We're going to be reading out of the book Ye Are Gods again today. This was an actual thing that I wanted to read to you guys the other day, but we ended up going off into another part. But again, sometimes I just like to, again, if it's going along with something, I feel that, you know, um, I need or the world needs, or, that through the word it kind of mysteriously works itself out with healing, remembering, seeing, knowing thyself again first, before you can even, again, this is how it happened to me, anyways, start to begin to know some of these things. Um, some of the things that have been woven into the fabric of the text when it comes to ancient text and when it comes to biblical texts and things like that. So again, we're going to just go ahead and read this. I just thought it was really nice. It kind of soothes me. I don't know, this book is very soothing to me. And so I just said, if I'm going to be doing like a daily read or something, taking some time out of my day just to read something that nourishes me or gives me a better understanding on the universe as a whole, then I just like to do it. So, and then share it. So again, of course, you get this book on your own. I bought mine on Amazon for a couple of bucks. Um, and you can get it on your own. And again, some people, may be able to do these types of works without. Again, I feel like it's funny because I like words and I read a lot of books, but I also have a lot of time with me. But that me time, I feel like when I'm throwing my ideas back and forth so freely and I'm just so vulnerable, I normally don't share that part. Well, I think that I do unknowingly. Because again, like I was just thinking, I think it was last night, like, okay, so, how they tell you, oh, when you're, I was trying to put two and two together with entities and energies and things that, again, I'm just saying that I'm dealing with, but I know there's a lot of people that are dealing with this. And again, this is why I'm sharing these types of videos. But it made me think about real quick, when they say that your ancestors, or somebody passed away and they say, oh, they went to heaven. Now, again, this only for God to, or the Elohim to judge who's going to get there. And I think that some of us have been created that way and have gone and come back and gone and come back and dip in and out of different, people, in order to help assist us. Again, I think they're also in your mind, again, stored in your DNA. And the thing that we're doing right now is remembering and waking the dead. So again, when we're talking about raising the dead, if you just think about energy, frequency, and um, there was one more I wanted to say. I can't remember right now. Okay. um, and if you think about what's going on and what's transpiring in the world today, or in this realm, in outer realms or outer limits, even what I would like to call it sometimes, um, that it's something that was kind of true about that. I feel that right now that the ancestors are here. They are delegating side by side with us, delegating and dealing with each other. You know what I'm saying? I think that they are here and they're present, um, uh, in the spiritual realm. And then also, like I said, within us and different markers that are in our DNA, they are here. So it just made me think that, hey, maybe that wasn't such a big lie, but the bad part was that you had to die first, right? But then again, was it a kind of death where you would die and be reborn in a spiritual manner? Possibly. See, because the old, not even the old flesh, but the old parts of you had to die or come back or be crucified and uh, resurrected in a sense, right? So like there's a regenerating of something, but it's kind of new, but it's kind of old. People going back to what's natural and seeking natural remedies and natural things like this. So and then again, nature is taking us back. It feels like something is happening. There's a shift. I think people may be afraid of it, but I think that we are going back to more closer to what was tribal or what was natural. Um, And yeah, so it takes a lot of cutting off of things for me in general. Okay. Because yeah, I'm never here to tell you what it is, what it ain't. I'm simply sharing what it looks like to me. So um okay, so shedding, like parts of my journey, I just look back and I say, what did I shed? And I shed so much. But again, now that I'm at a certain level or a certain point, we'll say that, because people don't like when you say levels and stuff. It makes them think that you're trying to belittle people, and that's not the case. All right. So when you get to a while I'm at this certain mindset, I'm looking back at things that I gave away, and some of those things I'm scanning them slowly and bringing them back into my life that I may have cut off, just so I just cut everything down, just to get to a bare minimum as much as possible. And then now I'm kind of bringing things back, but then I'm noticing, okay, hold on a minute, and it's the guides letting me know too, like, slow your roll, like with just like us. I went on a vacation recently. And again, I just really needed it. I just needed the time. I was at a really critical part in this journey, and I just really needed some alone time and some time away from home. And just like spending, I kind of felt bad about it in general. But then again, I felt, okay, I deserve it. But then again, so again, but when I got back, I said, okay, so the spending spree is over. Like, that's it. Stop chirping. You did what you did. Now it's time to go back into watching what you spend. So anyways, and I've noticed, just like being in this energy, like gardening and stuff like that, again, it's starting to things like that are starting to sprout, and just opening up the heart to love and the language of it. And so again, this book has been helping me and putting a smile on my face while I'm doing it. So what can be so bad about it? Okay, because again, I'm just yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So it says this is chapter 5, I believe. And it's love the glory of the universe. Okay, the glory of the universe. So few understand the two great and all-inclusive commandments. Thou shalt love thy Lord, thy God. Okay, with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and all thy mind, and with all thy strength, and thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Yeah. Okay. All right. And again, just that simple thing. I know people look at it and say, "Oh, commandments," but really, like, what could be so wrong with that if you are paying homage and honoring and serving the proper Lord? Okay. Which again, I see this more as a spiritual thing, something that is going on within. Okay. Yeah, something that's going on, because again, loving yourself. I mean, like, like your neighbor. And again, so it's okay. So, and anyway, it's kind of like a twin flame kind of thing. I'm just even seeing here. Because again, a twin flame, again, if you even look at it as your higher and lower connecting, or someone outside of yourself, or what, people are going to look at it in all different ways. But it's kind of like a balance in a sense. It's kind of like a balance, it seems, in a sense. Yeah, because it really is. It's kind of like something being in sync here. Okay. It says the first commandment has been taken up elsewhere in this work, so we will go on the second. to clothe it in its full robe of shimmering glory. Learn to love. Let love vibrate from your hands. Let your fingertips sing with it. Let every little fiber of your being magnify it in your soul. Perfect it. Let love pour out from you, and as it does, it will heal and bless and enlighten all those whom you contact, either in thought or by actual meeting. Never let anger rage in your heart.